Okay, everybody, surprise! We did a surprise video today. I know it's not our usual day. However, the gods aligned, I guess, the stars aligned, and we just decided to go ahead and do video today because there are so many new fabrics. We were going to take this week off as our, vacation week or whatever, but there's just too much, and we don't want to bombard you next week. Now watch, we'll get nothing for next week, but that's okay because we have classes that we can talk about. So this week we're going to talk about a whole bunch of fabric and stuff. So let's give you our website so that you can buy all this lovely stuff that we're showing you. And by the way, I'm Stacy here at Old Town Quilt Shop. Our website, oldtownquiltshoporchid.com. You can email us if you have any questions, oldtownquiltshop@gmail.com. Or you can give us a phone call if you also have any questions or just want to chat. Okay, if you are local or you are in town and want to come visit us, here's our address, and our hours are Monday 3 to 7 p.m., Tuesday through Friday 10 to 5, and Saturdays 10 to 4. We will be open this Saturday, our regular hours. This Saturday is New Year's Eve. We will be open 10 to 4, just as normal. We're not big partiers, so we figure you guys probably aren't too, but maybe you are. I don't know. Maybe you've got your sequin dress all ready to go. But I'll be showing up in my living room or maybe my sewing room. We'll see. Okay, let's get a drink of water. I'll have you pan across this for a second. Lots of new fabric to show you, but I don't want to choke while I'm doing it. Okay, here we go. They can't hear you. Okay, so that's what we have to show you, but we're going to get the nitty-gritty detailed stuff. Excuse me. Okay, first we have Seaside from Robert Kaufman. These are $14.10 a yard. These are batiks. So this first one has turtles on it, and it has these little round circles that could be sea anemones, sea urchins, sea glass. I don't know, but they're pretty. And this is kind of the, aqua and teal green, minty green colors. And then we have that same kind of, don't really know what it is, design, nautilus shells. These ones actually look like nautilus shells, but on purple with a little bit of that blue in there. Different color shades of purple in there. So these two are called Seaside, and those will coordinate with the 10-inch squares of Seaside. So these all have ocean-themed designs on them. So there was some starfish in there, bubbles, sand dollars, which you can find on Pismo right now. I think there's seahorses in there and some shells, all kinds of pretty things. So in all the different colors. So we have the two that will coordinate with this. There's plenty of patterns that use 10-inch squares. What's nice about 10-inch squares is that even if you find a pattern that uses 5-inch squares, you can cut it in half, and then you get 4 sets of 5-inch squares. So this is also called Seaside from Robert Kaufman, and this is $46, and there's 42 pieces in that collection, or in this pack. Okay, then we have Beneath the Stars by Studio E. These are $14.35 a yard. So these are all about camping, and whether you do tent camping or you do RV camping, it doesn't make any difference because we've got both on there. We've got the little tents, we've got an RV, and then you also have a bunch of different words about camping, campfires, things like that, plus the little pictures, the trees and the fire and the log and the super uncomfortable looking chair. I don't know about that. The shovel, fun stuff. So listen to the crickets and fire and fireflies and moonlight, s'mores. And then we have this more tone-on-tone fabric that has kind of all those similar icons on there, but they're all kind of randomly tossed, and it's on a dark blue fabric with the lighter blue icons on top. So more of a tone-on-tone. So great for a pillowcase, or for pillows in the camper, or for curtains in your camper, or I don't know, you want to make a quilt to throw on the floor when you're sleeping, whatever you want to do. Beneath the Stars. Then we have Spaced Out. Now we have kind of a little debate going on here at the shop. So it's called Spaced Out. However, some people think that these look like baseballs and wanted to put it in the sports section. We have it currently in the low volume section because it would make a great background. This is a kind of a white background with the gray, the lighter gray circles on there. So it's not, you know, truly a white on white, but it is a low volume background for something that, you know, you want a little bit more texture. It is called Spaced Out. Now, I don't know what everything else in the collection looks like. You know, this could just be, you know, the rings of Jupiter. I don't know. Or their planets all over the place. But then the other theory is that they look like baseballs. So you decide for your own self. However, it is up with our low volume fabrics, regardless. Okay. Next we have dots, because, you know, we can't go a show without dots. So this is called Baby Love, also by Studio E. The Studio E boat came in. And these are $14.35 a yard. So this first one is kind of a, not really a white background, but more of a slightly off-white background. And it has red, orange, lime green, kind of teal and blue dots on it, all scattered all over the place. So fun for a background for a kid's quilt, or just, you know, anything that you need to have little dots, little multicolored dots. And then we have those same dots but on a navy blue background. So this would make like great sashing. It actually would be a great background for the block of the month that we have coming up. Let's think about that one. Okay, that one is called Baby Love. Then we have, okay, so lots of times, you know, we just pick from collections and we don't always get like the main thing from the collection. We just kind of need some of the coordinating things. So this is from a collection called Let's Bake. Has nothing to do with baking, but it probably had some sort of like 50s retro theme going on in it or something. But anyways, this is one of the coordinates. It's called Let's Bake, but really it's just the black and white checkerboard, your classic checkerboard. So if you want NASCAR, this is a great thing. Or if you want old 50s style diner look, this is your thing. So that's Let's Bake. Or it works with Cave too. Yes, that's true. Okay, this is a super fun one. This one's called Quilt Retreat, and it's all words having to do with quilting and sewing. This is by Northcott. It's $14.99 a yard. But these are tossed, and look at these fun colors. I think that everybody who has a quilting group needs to have a bag or a something made out of this so that you can all be matching when you come to quilt retreats or when you go to classes or when you go out together. It's just super fun. It says retreat and backing and scissors and bobbins and needles and blocks and friends, and it's just really cute. So it has little icons on there, but then it's all the words, and they're all tossed in different directions. So, you know, this is non-directional fabric to my friends who like non-directional things like us. It also has little flowers on there and a sewing machine with flowers. So it's really cute. So many options for this. A bag to take all your crap, maybe a project bag for bringing your things to classes and retreats. This would be a perfect thing. If you're interested in a coordinating color for this, we have, again, it's from like a St. Patrick's Day collection, but it's called Love and Luck. It's a nice Kelly green. This is by Patrick Lose. And so this actually works really, really well with the Quilt Retreat fabric. Just happens to match it perfectly. It will look limey green, like a yellow green on the computer. That's the picture that they have on their website, but it is not as yellow as it looks. It is more of a Kelly green. It's called leaf green. It is more of a, you know, a real green. It is not as limey as it shows. It goes really well with the Quilt Retreat fabric. So if you're looking for another color, that's it. All right. Then we have a couple of batiks. This first one is by Banyan Batiks, and it's called Quilt Inspired. So what it is all these quilt blocks that are just kind of tossed on a gray, blue-gray background. So this would make a great background fabric. I don't know that you could really use it as like a cheater, but it would for something that was quilt related. No, it won't go with the quilting words. Sorry, it's a totally different color. But it's just a lot of fun. You could even use it as a main and just throw in a pop of, you know, some other color in there. It'd be kind of fun. Anyway, it's called Quilt Inspired. And then the other batik is called Terrain, and this is by Robert Kaufman. So similar to Seaside, it has these just kind of like swirly shapes going on in it, but you know, sometimes we're just trying to bump up some of the colors that are, you know, lacking in our shelves. So we added a little bit more brown. And again, that's called Terrain by Robert Kaufman. Okay, now we have a panel. This is called ABC Adventure. What we really liked about this panel, we've had a lot of ABC panels, but what we really liked about this one is the fact that it has animals that are different from your normal, you know, A is for alligator and, you know, B is for bear. It's A is for aardvark, B is for baboon. You know, it's just, they're different and they're cute. They're all like dancing and happy. And I mean, look at the camel. He's singing and dancing and it's just a lot of fun. So, and we are always interested in what they do for U and X and W. And I don't know if you can see those. We don't really know what the X one is. They're clearly birds who have some moves, but I don't know what they are. And U for unicorn, which is not an animal. Because we all know how much I love unicorns. But it's just really cute. So if you've got a little one who is interested in these, this would be a great thing. So this is 24 inches wide by width of fabric. So if you just throw some borders on there, it'd be perfect for a little learning, you know, wall hanging type thing. Or you can cut it up and make something else with it if you want. But we have some coordinates. You know, why we went with these coordinates, I don't know. Oh, and this is 920 for the panel. Okay, so these are called ABC Dance. And they're 13.80 a yard. So this first one, I know, the P for poodle is so cute, and the poodle in the little tutu. So this one has all the animals all tossed all over with their letters that go with it. And it doesn't, I mean, you can see when you put it up next to the panel, it's not exactly, you know, this is a light blue, this is a nice bright turquoise, but really you could pick any color out of here to pair with this panel. You don't need to stick with this. This would be great on the back though, so it'd be kind of a reversible type of thing. And then the other coordinates we have are really just kind of party. We like to party. These are perfect. So either a white background or the navy blue background. You've got all the different colors of the twirlies and the little confetti all over the place. So they're in those, you know, the more bright primary type colors. So these are ABC Dance by Robert Kaufman. And again, we just really love these little animals. They're just so happy and they're just dancing. This guy's in a tux. The aardvark is in his little tux, and it's just really cute. The gorilla on roller skates, love it. With the 90s headband, 80s. He's doing his little dance moves. Okay, that's it for fabric other than these jelly rolls. So these are by QT, and this is called, what is it? Flourish. This is called Flourish. And these are kind of, they remind me of kind of like grunge. They're just kind of tone-on-tone type colors. And you've got all the colors in the rainbow. There's bright colors and jewel tone colors, you know, all the way from red all the way down to brown. So you've kind of got everything. It's $44.40 per strip set. And we think that this strip set would be fabulous for this new pattern called Dashing Dots. And in fact, lo and behold, they've used that strip set for that. Oh, I didn't even see the binding. It looks like a pieced binding. So you use all of your little leftovers to make the scrappy looking binding. So this uses jelly rolls. And it finishes at 55 by 55. Does use jelly rolls, right? Yep. It contains at least 32 colors, and then a background, which you wouldn't have to use black. You could use something else entirely. You could use white if you wanted to, or a creamy color. Or like the confetti. So this would be really cute with it. Look at all those bright colors. Or even this one. Make it fun and like a party quilt. So whoever's having a birthday that month or that week or whatever, they can have an honorary birthday quilt to use as a cape while they're celebrating. Alrighty, so that is, again, Dashing Dots by Blueberry Quilts, and it uses jelly rolls. Okay, fun notions. Let's go this way. So let's start with the Magic Chalk Liner. So this is something that we had seen at market. So a lot of what we're showing you tonight as far as the notions go, we saw at market and they were all back ordered, and now they're finally coming in. And some of the stuff we really wanted for Christmas, but just didn't happen. So anyways, this is the Magic Chalk Liner. So if you are familiar with the, I don't remember the other brand, but it's like a rolly. It has a little metal tip on it and it rolls. The Clover Choco Liner. This is similar concept, so it kind of rolls on, so it's great for darker fabrics. What's nice about this is it has the little brush eraser on the bottom of it. So if you make a oopsie, you can just brush it away, or if you didn't hit your lines when you were quilting and you need to get those away, then you can just brush it right on off. So if you've got, black fabric or dark brown or navy, something that you need to mark on and it's harder to see with those other kinds of pens, then these are really well. We haven't tested them. Always test them on your fabric before using them to mark up your whole thing, to make sure that the chalk is going to go away. So that's an advisement for all marking utensils because they all react differently. Okay. And then we have this fancy guy. So we saw this in action at market, and we intend on going home and using these on our mats. So this is a wool mat cleaning tool. So this has these teeth on there. And what this does is you roll it. I think it shows you on, no, it doesn't show you on the back. There's a picture on the website though. So you roll it across your wool mat and it gets all those yucky fibers that are on the top and makes your mat look fresh and new again. So it looks, not so grungy and gross if you've burned it like we have, because we have super hot irons, or if you spray with Best Press, it kind of gets in there and discolors your mat. So this will help kind of make it all fresh and new again. So check back with us soon. Maybe we'll even do a live demo of that. That'll be fun. But yeah, a wool mat cleaning tool. Best thing if you've got a wool mat at home that you want to keep it, you want to keep it looking good and extending its use. Okay, then we have the Quilter's 2.5-inch strip pre-cut companion. So if you are a fan of using jelly, there's so many names for them: jelly rolls, roly-polies, bally pops, just strips, whatever. Everybody has their own name for them. So if you're a fan of using those, then this book is going to probably be a really good thing for you, because I think it has tips and tricks on how to use them. But what it also has are patterns, block patterns, like this sidewalk chalk. So how to use them, how to cut them, and then how to put them all together. And they kind of show you some different, some layouts on, putting those blocks all together. It'd be fun to combine a whole bunch of blocks. So I think there's 20 or 22 different block designs in here. They show you how to do it. And then I believe that there was also yardage charts in here. That's what I heard. Oh, Jelly Roll Race. I know a lot of you guys are interested in the Jelly Roll Race. So it said that there was yardage charts, but I don't know where they are. I must have passed them. But anyways, there's some really cute blocks in here. So lots of different ways. So if you've got a stash of jelly rolls, you know who I'm talking about. I know you people are out there. I've seen them. Then this would be a really good book. I've got a couple people in mind. So this is Quilter's 2.5-inch strip pre-cut companion. It is put out by Jenny Doan and Missouri Star. And this one retails for $9.95, but of course we always discount our books 30% here in the store. If you're online, you put in the code BOOK30, that's BOOK30, and you get 30% off of that. So there you go. That's a really good deal. Okay, and then these cute little guys. So these three are lip balms from Riley Blake. You may have remembered when we did our 5 Days of Christmas, we had included the lip balms in one of the pouches, but now we have them to sell separately. So there's 3 different colors, which means 3 different flavors. They unscrew, and then it's, you know, lip balm. You roll it on your lips. I'm not going to demonstrate this one for you. Sorry. I have one at home. I could demo my one at home, but you know. So there's the pink, the blue, and the green. I think the pink is peach. The green was mint, and I don't remember what, coconut or something. Yeah, like blue coconut. So those are the 3 different flavors. So if you're ordering online, please specify which color you want. There are limited quantities of each, but we'll do our best to get you what you're looking for. And I don't remember how much those were. Look for it online. Okay, and these, we're now selling makeup. No, that's what you want people to think, like when you go to the airport. But you take it off and, oh, look at that. That is for your needles and pins. It's got a spiffy little pin cushion on there. It even comes with some needles. So it comes with needles already on there, but you can take those out and put your own in there. So it's a handy little case for keeping track of all your pins and your needles, you know, maybe not so much pins, but definitely your needles. If you've got hand needles, and it just twists down just like a regular tube of lipstick. You just put the lid on and there you go. So we've got black and then the white. Same insides, just a different outside. So those are super cute. And both of these, I mean, they're like less than $5, so they're, you know, pretty cool. Okay, now this was what we had wanted really before Christmas. Just didn't work out. But everybody needs one. Everybody who gets our newsletter needs one of these. We have lots. We will not run out, and you need to buy them for everybody that you know. Send them off to whoever, wherever. Advertise for us. But this is a license plate frame. So I'm going to be taking off my beloved Italian Ciao Bella, and putting on Old Town Quilt Shop because it says my happy place is Old Town Quilt Shop. So let everybody know where your happy place is. Give them to all of your friends because you know that they're going to also want to come to Old Town Quilt Shop, so their happy place can be Old Town Quilt Shop. So these are fabulous. I believe they are $6.99 retail. Everybody you know needs one. And they are white. They don't come in any other color. Sorry, that's just all we have. So, lovely license plate frame. Okay, whew, made it. So, that's our surprise video for this week. I will still be sending out the newsletter as normal. It is long. So, make sure that you slog all the way through it. Next week, depending upon what we get in, we will be talking about classes because we do have some classes upcoming for you. But hopefully we'll also have some fabric. And we might demo the wool mat thing. Maybe we'll save cleaning our wool mats and we'll do it live, just so that you guys can see that it really does, you know, really does work. So anyways, Happy New Year. Please be safe out there. I know it's supposed to rain all weekend long, buckets of rain. So just stay home, enjoy your sewing room. Like I said, we will be open on Saturday from 10 to 4 regular hours, but we are closed as always on Sunday. We will open again on Monday as normal. We'll have Monday Mavens and all of that. So anyways, have a happy and safe New Year, and we'll see you in 2023.